Hello viewers, learners, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pms Edu Dex Talks in Training. Dear viewers, if you're really watching the first time, subscribe, hit all button for your future notification and decide this is the right platform and right channel to encourage you and to know more about and collective information too. Dear viewers, the fillers of words or the phrases often it's supposed in the speech to fill with the hesitation or the filling with the gaps. So dear viewers, it's a really interesting content topic. 50 fillers and where shall we use them? How shall we going to use the fillers? It's all important. So most of the time, even I confuse with while speaking with others, I use these fillers. These fillers may support most of the time. And let's see the 50 fillers one by one. 50 filler words and why shall we use them at? Let's see one by one. Used to fill pauses in speech while you gather your thoughts. The next filler is or sound. It's similar to It's used as a hesitation or thinking sound. When we converse with the people, we often use these sounds. And well, you and me, most often we used the filler often used to start a sentence or a response when elaborating on a topic. If you wish to elaborate one particular topic or idea, we used to have the filler is well. So, used as a transition word to introduce a new idea or continue a conversation. If you wish to continue conversation or if you're having a long conversation, we're using to introduce good idea or any ideas or any thoughts, we're using this so. And like, often used in casual speech to compare or describe something. When you are trying to compare a person or things, we use this filler word is like. A praise to seek agreement or understanding from the listener. So to grasp, understand the listeners, we used the phrases most importantly we use while speaking to the others. Basically, used to simplify or summarize complex ideas. So when you have a conversation, basically we use often actually to correct or clarify information. When you use the filler word of actually, this clarifies an idea or clarifies the sentence, it gives meaningful. Anyway, to change the subject or conclude a conversation. If you're trying to, conclude your conversation or change any topics, we, say anyway to emphasize this. I mean, to clarify or rephrase what you are trying to say. So often we use emphasizing the particular topics or particular, idea. And honesty, to express sincerity or the contour. So when we are, using good idea with trustfulness or the honestly you are going to deliver some message, we use this word honestly. And while you see, to explain or provide additional context. So the while you see, we are additionally going to provide the additional context or additional meaning to some sentences. In a way, to qualify or modify a statement. So when you use this filler word of in a way, where modify or you just add attribute towards the sentence. Sort of. To indicate something is partially true or accurate. So sort of things we use the filler words when it's partially true, and those times we use the sort of. And I guess to express uncertainty or speculation. I guess when you are uncertain the idea or things, usually you have I guess. The next one, of course, to agree readily or offer assistance. So when we guide or we offer in the sentence the assistance, we use of course. Stating that agreeing. Right. To seek confirmation or agreement. When you use right, we are seeking or we are giving the agreement or the confirmation towards the sentence. Definitely, to express strong agreement or certainty. So, definitely says that the strong agreement or strong idea. Absolutely. It emphasizes agreement or approval. When the fuller word absolutely we speak in between, it shows that agreement or approval. Anyway, like I was saying, to return to a previous topic or continue a story. We want to emphasize the content or topic or any good points. We need to say anyway, like I was saying. So it's showing that you are going to continue the story. Actually, let me check. To pause and verify information. So when you say actually, let me check, it says that you want to check your previous idea or the statements. So what do you think? To now solicit the listener's opinion. So what do you think? When we are speaking on something, we are seeking a opinion to the listener whom we are sharing the information. Well, that's interesting. To react to something, it's intriguing. Stating that, well, that's interesting. It's showing react with the interest. You're showing more interest on the topic or the idea or any good things. You know what I mean? To check if the listener understands. So checking, and this word is, what I mean, what I'm trying to say. These are all checking to the listener's attention. I don't think so. To express doubt or disagreement. When you say, I don't think so, it expresses disagreement and the statements or idea has a doubt. So here is the thing. To introduce an important point. When you take this fuller word, it's stating that here is the thing. Introducing the important point. Honestly, I have no idea. To admit lack of knowledge. When you say honestly, I have no idea, we have admit that I have not much idea or much knowledge on this particular topics or particular idea. In a way, it's similar. To make a comparison, when you say in a way it's similar, we compare a person or thing. Basically, it's like this. To provide a simple explanation. When you use the fuller word of, basically it's like this, to provide simple explanation. I mean, it's possible to acknowledge a potential scenario. So I mean it's possible means you're showing that you have ability, you have a potential, or the point gives more important. Like seriously, to express surprise or disbelief. So like seriously, if you're not believing on particular topics or particular idea, you may give like seriously. Well, it depends. To highlight variability or contingencies. So this, well, it depends we are, highlighting the points. It depends on the points, or we are emphasizing the particular idea. Let me think. To request time for thought. Let me think. Let me recall, or let me, think on the particular topics, and you have answering. Right. As I was saying, to continue from where you left off. You are trying to convey something. You may forget to convey the particular point. You may, fill with this filler words as right. I was saying, of course, I understand. To show comprehension. So of course I understand, which shows that literally I understood what you are trying to say. Absolutely, I agree. To strongly express agreement, giving approval that yes, your point is right, I agree. Anyway, back to the topic. To reinforce or refocus the conversation. Anyway, back to the topic is we are refocusing on the particular topic or the conversation. Actually, that reminds me to introduce a related point. When you speak, when we strongly, giving the points towards to the listener, we often use. Actually, that reminds me. That's a good question to acknowledge a thoughtful praise. So, most often when the listener asks us a question, we may think that it's appreciated. This is the right time to ask the question. So, the point is to summarize a discussion. So, when we discuss or the group discuss on our any praises is taken most of the time. At those times, so the point is what I'm trying to say. We are emphasizing some good points on the spot. Well, that's one way to look at it, to offer an alternative perspective. So filling this, the filler word is, well, that's one way to look at it. So this is the one hand, and other hand you have to look in different aspects. You have to think alternative ways too. Honestly, I'm not sure. You're admitting that uncertainty. It shows that you're not sure. I guess it's possible to consider hypothesis. You're thinking that, okay, it's possible. It's a good idea. Like, I totally get it. To show empathy or understanding. Stating the filler word is that, like, I totally get it. Showing that, yes, I grasp. I'm following. I understood. Can you repeat that? To ask for clarification. When you have a doubt, you can ask this. The filler word is, can you repeat that? We are asking again the clarification. Anyway, moving on to transition to the next topic. When you use this anyway, moving on, we are trying to, pass on to the next topic or next point. Right. Where were we? If you forgot the point or idea, we used to have this filler word to prompt return to the previous discussion. So most of the time we forgot the important points or what we are trying to convey, and those times you have to say this filling word as right. Where were we? So we can repeatedly asking. Absolutely, without a doubt. To emphasize complete agreement. These filler words often use absolutely, without a doubt. Stating that, okay, I trust on this point or the incidents which you have showed me. So, in conclusion, to summarize a lengthy presentation, we use so in conclusion. Well, that's a gift offered to provide a concise summary. So, dear viewers, These fullest words and phrases help in smooth communication by maintaining flow and adding nuances to conversations. So, dear viewers and learners, ladies and gentlemen, I train you the 50 filler words. These filler words may support while you speak or while you convert with others or the co-workers or your classmates, whomever it may be. Use them it. When you watch my video, go one after because all the fillers gives you important. And this filled with the gaps, and when you hesitate to speak or deliver our conversation, use them it's a right way to follow, and this is a right structure even. So dear viewers and learners, take your own time, watch my video and pause every filler words you practice by you and use them in a real conversation. Dear viewers and learners, if you forgot to subscribe and hit all button. And I request you again, please spread the good news to the globe and where you live and spread the society. If you spread, definitely I'm going to increase the viewers' point of thing and even subscribers. If you spread daily, you can reach out minimum 10 to 20 people. I'm really happy. Automatically, Pms Edu Dex Toxin Training, the channel, the studio going to reach the globe and the community where you live. Dear viewers, learners, thanks for watching.